What's up, lovelies? Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the lovely gang. Today's video is episode 2 of our series, How to Start a Small Business During 2020. If you haven't seen episode 1, I'm going to put a link here for you. Go ahead and check that one out right now. In this episode, we're going to go over designing your logo, whether you want that to be paid by a professional or you want to DIY it yourself. Stay to the end of this video. I'm going to give you guys a few pointers on how to brand your business as a whole. I'm going to give you everything you need to know. I'm going to put y'all on game. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to design your logo for free if you don't want to pay for Photoshop or if you don't want to pay a professional. I recommend using Canva as your graphic design software. I'm very familiar with it. I feel like it's easy to use. There's a lot of cool videos on YouTube about how to use it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to canva.com. You're going to select create a design and you're going to use the suggested format that they have, which is a logo format, and just click a blank workspace because we're going to work on our own logo. And this specific logo is going based off episode 1 of the series. I'm going to continue off of what she designed and I'm going to try to bring her vision to life. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some text in here. You can click add a heading, drag it into your workspace, and her business name is Lux22. So we're going to type Lux in all caps and 20 underneath of that, and then later I'll add the number 2 on side of that. That's all you do is drag these 3 little dots at the corner and you can enlarge it or make it smaller, make it bigger. Okay, so now I'm adding 20 underneath of it, and make sure it's in all caps because that's clearly what she drew out in her logo, and I want it to be accurate to what she wanted because this is her brand. Okay, so I'm changing the font because I don't really like this font. I'm trying to find a better font. She said she wanted cursive and 20. Canva doesn't really have all that many good options in the free version for font choices. So if you wanted to pay for the pro version, I think it's about $12 a month. So you could do that. However, I'm just showing y'all what they got, and if you like this, then it'll be fine. Also, keep in mind that you're a starter business, so it's okay if your logo isn't the exact way that you want it to be. So now I'm adding the number 2 and I'm going to adjust everything so it's lined up properly. And then hopefully when I finish this, it will look sort of similar to what she wanted. Design your own business cards with that same logo we just created in Canva or Photoshop. I want to show you guys how to create a minimal business card design. It's pretty simple. The first software that I'm going to use is Canva because that is the free version. Go to Pinterest. I can scroll down and try to get some ideas of what I want my business card to look like or what the client wants their business card to look like. And after that, we're going to head over to Canva, and they already have a business card template. So all you have to do is the search bar is type in business card. It will bring up blank workspace for the leafy, you know, real minimal but cute at the same time. So I went ahead and downloaded some images that I felt like would accurately represent her brand. I dragged those over into the workspace, adjusted it so that it looked right, and then I just added her logo into the center of that image. So for the back design of your business cards, all you want to do is provide the vital information that you feel like people would use to contact you. Your Instagram handle, your Facebook handle, your website, maybe a phone number or email address if that's relevant to you. And then you might want to put your logo up in the right hand or left hand side in the smaller portion of the business card. You don't want to take up too much of the card with your actual logo, since that will be on the front. It's more important for them to see how to contact you on the back. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm basically just plugging in all of her information so that someone can contact her if they want to purchase the jewelry. I'm using the same font that I used on the front side of her logo so that everything matches up. You don't want to be using 18 million different fonts, because that's not it. It's just not it. Try to be consistent and try to use the same type of fonts or colors and themes in your business. A logo in different ways that you can do that. I want to let you guys know what branding is, because I feel like a lot of people don't really understand what the word branding means. It kind of gets like watered down into graphic design, colors, your fonts, your logos. I'm here to let y'all know that's just a small part of branding. Basically like the personality. It's like the heart and the soul of your business. Okay, if your business is going to be modern, it's going to be chic, minimal, you want to give feminine, you want to give sexy, that is the feel that you want to give in your business. That's your brand. That's what your brand's feel is. It's 2020. Everybody is out here trying to start a business, and if your business isn't giving what you and your heart feels like it needs to be given, then what is you doing? That is what branding is, and that's just my personal definition. A sponsor would look for if they're coming to your brand, or if they're coming to your Instagram page or your website, they want to know what the vibe is of your brand. Not saying that the logo and the colors and the graphics aren't a big part of it. It is. It's just you kind of got to do a little bit more to make your overall brand come together. Tip number 1 is going to be about positioning your brand so that it has a clear value. Think about something that you personally value. So say, for example, you're really passionate about the earth, you're really passionate about keeping the earth clean, and you're really passionate about the environment. If your brand has something to do with that, you want your brand to reflect that. If your brand is about empowering women, you want people to feel that you want to empower women. So you need to create a platform that the customers can identify with. Tip number 2 is, what values do you want to bring to your business? How do you feel you can show up for your audience? What do you feel like your audience is going to gain from your brand? Do you want to position yourself as the expert who just knows it all and you're giving information that's valuable to your audience? This is important because anybody or your audience to know if they're going to be getting valuable information or if you're going to make them feel like they can relate to you on a personal level. Number 3 is to determine your voice. Try to determine what voice your brand has. You should be able to help your customer feel and relate to you on a personal or emotional level. Ask yourself, who is this company and how is this company going to make you feel? And then give your brand that voice. Okay, tip number 4 is know your target audience. I know you guys probably hear this all over the internet, all on the blogs, all on YouTube, but it's because it's so important. If you are trying to start a business, you need to know who you are selling to. You need to know what they like, what they don't like, what they look like. It's easier for you to develop a better relationship with them if you know why you're serving them and how you can better serve them. So take some time, do some research, really figure out who you're selling to and why you want to sell to them. Tip number 5 is to build your brand according to your target audience. If you yourself are your target audience, what are you looking for in said brand or said product or service? And figure out how you can better help them and what your products are going to give them. What can they gain from shopping with you? The point here is to just be clear and concise what your brand is about. That's why it's so important to know your target audience. I feel like your brand comes from your target audience. This tip is crucial, you guys. Your brand is built around your target audience. You're directly serving them. For example, if your target audience is young mompreneurs and their mom bosses, your brand is selling planners. Or what can your planner offer them that a planner at Target or Walmart cannot offer them? So if you know your product and you know your target audience, tailor your product to your target audience. And the last tip that I have for you guys is the most essential tip that I can give you in my opinion, and it is just to be true to you. Yes, you know your audience and you know how to serve them efficiently and effectively. Know yourself as well. Your brand shouldn't be so heavily focused on the little things like the fonts and the graphics, the colors, the designs, things like that. Your brand should be more focused on who you are as a person and what you value, your core values, your authenticity, and your high value information or services or products that you're offering will help you to better create a genuine relationship with your audience. You will never grow tired of running your business. It won't ever start to feel like a job. I tell you guys to just be true to who you are, let your personality flow, be yourself, and have fun with it. Brand is how you interact with people on and off social media. So this is how you truly treat your audience, is how you treat your customers, who you are as a person. So my recommendation for you guys who are starting your business is to pick 2 social media platforms that you feel like you know pretty well, so you know how to work with it. I would pick one that will add high value content to it. So for example, if you want to do YouTube channel, pick a YouTube channel that you can post long or informational videos to, something for your brand to be an informational tool for. And then the second social media platform that I would use will be something that you can keep up with a high engagement on, something you can really interact with your customers, your target audience. So for example, I would probably do Instagram because everybody has an Instagram account and it's easier to engage with your customers on that type of platform. Just stick to 2 social media platforms. Don't try to get worked up and do 8 of them because I tried that and it did not work. I'm recommending 2 to start, and then if you feel as though you can branch out and do more, go ahead and do so. Alright guys, that was it for this video. In this episode of our series, we covered how to design your logo using a free and a paid app, how to brand your business. I gave you guys 6 high valuable tips that you can do to brand your business. If you like this series, stay tuned for episode 3, which is going to be turning from a hobby to a business. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one.